Hey guys, welcome to RetroRetracked.
This week we're going to check out, we're going to compare something interesting. Game Boy ports and NES titles. So we're looking at Donkey Kong 2 specifically, so Country 2 and Land 2.
Yeah.
Get into it. So we're going to go through the first level on Donkey Kong Country 2. And then we're going to look at that against the Game Boy one. And so this is something that Nintendo likes to do. They always like to support another way of playing games. It's usually a cheaper option for some people, which is good because, well, yeah, not everyone can afford like the full release titles, and they still keep that model going now. Like they're announcing something for like only certain countries. Like it won't come out here because, well, it might not sell here because it'll be too cheap of an item in the sense that people won't want it. But whatever, it's all good. So some examples of a couple ports that have gone to Game Boy from NES. We got Mega Man, which is a little different though because the first one they added in 2 extra bosses from the second game, I'm pretty sure, and so that changes the progression of the Game Boy games. But yeah, it still works like for those. Like it just continues along. For some other examples, you got Bionic Commando, that was NES and Game Boy. You got, oh hell, the original Donkey Kong, like, you know, Mario going up the hills and all that was on both. And then obviously we got Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, 3, and then Donkey Kong Land 1, 2, 3. But by the time Game Boy Color came out, they did try doing it again with Donkey Kong Country on Game Boy Color. I'm not sure if they did for 2 and 3, but it was an interesting thing. But by the time the Advance came out, they were able to just release the 3 countries and they were perfect. Yeah, Captain K. Rool coin. That's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rambi. Yeah, so this type of gameplay, it's really, it just, if you've played Donkey Kong, you pick it up straight away as soon as you go back to it. But it's a little interesting when you try to make that change to the port. I just can't wait to jump into that because, like, what's missing that's here right now? I mean, it's the same level layouts. That's the one reason why I think they're fairly cool, because it was just a way simpler way of showing the same thing. In the sense that, well, the background it's not even colored; it's just white, and you got, you know, black dots where the other stuff should be. So it's sort of like good work. Like it looks alright on the Game Boy. Alright, no worries. That's that. We're gonna jump over to the Game Boy through the GameCube at the moment. Alright, so now we're doing Donkey Kong Land 2 on Game Boy. Now this one, you jump right into it, eh?
Yeah, like there's no story, you don't know what's going on, so if you played this first, I bet you were pretty confused what was going on.
Like, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played this one before playing the Super Nintendo for the sequel. I mean, I played the hell out of Donkey Kong Country 1 on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, see, that one I didn't play till like a couple of years ago, so...
Like, there's a huge advance in between 1 and 2, like there really is. I love them all the Donkey Kong games.
Yeah.
Even the third one's fantastic.
They all have their unique, different kind of ways of storytelling.
Yeah.
See, I'm using the, what is it, Wavebird?
It's old too,
yeah.
so it's a little... all good though.
And like, the SNES version is really smooth to me. Like, I could kick ass like immediately, but now I'm being really cautious because I don't want to die.
just trying to show off the level, right?
Yeah, I showed off more on the SNES version, so it's alright, doesn't matter. I'd rather be careful on this.
Yeah, I played the hell out of this one when I was young. Because we got robbed when I was young and we lost everything. So when I was slowly retracking it all down, RetroRetracked, I made sure to get this from, it was a pre-owned at EB actually. And I think at the same time I got Prince of Persia on Game Boy, which might have been a port, but I'm not sure from what console. I spent a long time playing my Game Boy Color, even just like this is like before Game Boy Advance came out. I remember having the magnifying screen and the light and all that sort of stuff, and there was an analog stick that could go on it. I used it, but it didn't help, that's for sure. Alright. Oh sweet, well that's the first level. And what were you saying about the music?
The music is a bit repetitive, like...
But what they do with the... Because this is 8-bit sounds.
Yeah.
Where the SNES had the 16-bit.
True, but the music could have still worked. Like, they did use it for other levels, but I don't know, just if you lost a life and whatever, you're hearing that music over and over, it kind of gets...
Actually, no, I do remember that,
yeah. The one exception, though, is they use Crocodile Cacophony for each boss battle. They don't use like a different boss like they do.
Save on Space.
Yeah.
You imagine that this is almost a NES title. Almost.
Yeah.
NES could handle more than this. Alright guys, well thanks for watching and stay tuned, subscribe, we'll see you next time.
See ya.